All right, this is Jordan Mack with Country 93.1, your afternoon host here in Timmins. And I have a very special guest right here. We got Makinna Givens, an up and coming country star who is doing some pretty great things right now. How are you doing today, McKenna?
I'm doing great today. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's been a pleasure to get to listen to some of your new music, and I'm really glad I get to talk to you right now. That's for sure.
I don't mind if you play it either later. Go right ahead. Shameless plug.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely go ahead and play something for you. Now, you grew up in the Temiskaming Shores area, right? Like, where
Yep.
exactly in there?
Haileybury. So I'm a
Haileybury.
Haileybury girl. Yeah, lakefront for life.
Oh, you got to go ahead and love that lake. Now, I'm
Mhm.
curious, is growing up in that area kind of what drove you towards the country music? Because, like, there's so many other types of music, like between rock and pop and stuff like that. But is growing up in that area what made you be like, okay, no, country is my soul?
Oh yeah, we have a really heavy like folk and country influence up here. And rightfully so, it's the lifestyle that goes with it, right? So
Mhm.
it's the perfect area for that. And honestly, the songwriting, there's so much to write about up here. So it's hard not to be country when you live up here.
Yeah, and I
Mhm.
was just actually going to touch base on that because I was listening to a couple of your tracks. I came across your new one, "If We Meet Again,"
Yep.
and it's very well written. Love like
Thank you.
you
Boosted my
definitely got
ego.
yeah, you definitely got some good lyrics in that one. And I gotta ask, like, what drives you to those lyrics, right? Because they're just so unfiltered, so honest, and everything like that. It's kind of a nice little breath of fresh air when you get to some of these songs that are just like, oh
You.
yeah, But what is it? Is it just the area and like the community that really drives that songwriting?
Mhm. Honestly, it's probably my mom. I grew up with absolutely no filter, which I think was hereditary from my mother. So as a kid, that definitely got me in trouble because I had a big mouth. But as you grow up, you just kind of learn anything you feel just comes directly out, even if you're not finished processing it. So I'm just like a thought to mouth person. Honestly, I don't really think about it that long. It just comes out immediately. So yeah, it kind of works for songwriting in my benefit because I think a lot of people find that relatable, is that brutal honesty. Yeah, so that's kind of where it comes from for me. But honestly, Northern Ontario, like we're talkers, we're storytellers. We're always, I think maybe a lot of us have Irish backgrounds as well, so that, Irish and Scottish storytelling is a tale as old as time. So it works really well together.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that is for sure. With a name like McPherson, I'm definitely a storyteller myself.
Yes,
That's for sure.
yes.
Now, where do you have any like special thing that you do when you go ahead and you're making a song or anything? Are you like, okay, I'm gonna go sit on this specific park bench overlooking the water? It's like, what is your process when you're going ahead and creating a song?
Honestly, the best songs for me happen while I'm driving because you're kind of alone with yourself and you're alone with your thoughts and it just kind of comes out. I turn the radio off and then I just kind of comes out from there. I'm pretty lucky. I don't have to think too much about it. A lot of it just gets done for me, just kind of comes out. But it doesn't really matter. I can honestly write anywhere. Just when inspiration hits, I just, pull out the phone, start recording, and but this is amazing because now you can't forget anything. Like it's always there. So it's probably like 5,000 different notes on there of me just mumbling ideas for songs. And I'm like, oh, I forgot about this. We'll come back to it. But no, anywhere, anytime. Like,
Okay, I was gonna say, how are you writing when you're driving? You're just like one
yes,
line,
hands-free,
using the
hands-free,
knee.
or could never operate a phone while driving. Thank God for Siri.
Yeah, that's true. Now, I've heard recently that you've been named one of the top four rising country music talents in Canada through
Yes.
the Cottage Springs Country Rising Talent Contest. That's a
Yes.
mouthful right there.
That is, yes, it is a tongue twister
But
for
like,
sure.
what has that whole experience been like? Getting into the top four, being a finalist in this. How has this just been so good for you and your career?
Honestly, I'm still shaking. Like when I got the email about it, I was like, whoa, 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 like slow down. And it's been very fast. Like I just found out like the last week of April and everything went out on May. So it's been like boom, 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 boom. But no, it's definitely like a huge, huge honor to be selected for something like that amongst so many amazing and talented peers across Canada. And
Mhm.
as a Northern Ontario artist specifically, we're kind of like away from most of the hustle and bustle that's happening in the city. So to be recognized for that just feels amazing, and I feel like I just want to make my community proud in the process. So pretty honored.
Oh yeah,
Pretty
because like there's a lot of stuff that comes with that, right? Now,
uh,
are you going to be performing with some certain artists, or is it like
I
coming up,
am.
or?
Yeah, so as a part of this contest, I automatically get to perform in Sudbury on May 24th. So go and get your tickets if you haven't got them
Oh,
already. Yes, it's an event hosted by the Rec Laws at Hockey Fest, right? And
okay.
Canadian hockey, Canadian country music, it really doesn't get any better than that. So you gotta go. But yeah, I get to open for Nate Haller and Griffin Palmer, which is
Oh,
yes, huge. So yeah, again, still shaking. Very surreal. I'm sure like while I'm up there, my brain is just gonna be like, is this really happening? Is this like, but yeah, I'm super excited. It's pretty intense. And if you win, there's also that voting portion that goes along with it. So if you win, the vote closes May 26th. You can vote daily for that. So hopefully everybody up here is voting for me. We hope so. We hope so. Um, but teach his own. If I'm not for you, you do what you got to do. But no, the voting closes May 26th, and if you win the vote, you also win $10,000, part of a record contract with Starseed Entertainment, which they host artists like Dean Brody, Nate Holler,
uh-huh.
Griffin, or the Rec Laws, you name it. So yeah, I'm really fingers crossed. We're trying
Finger. Oh
for it.
yeah, that definitely sounds like one heck of a great little package
Yeah,
if you get that W. Now,
it'd
if
be
we're if,
nice.
if we're gonna if we're gonna help you win,
Yeah.
how can we vote? Where do we go to
All you
vote?
have to do, all you have to do is go to Cottage Springs, and you can go to the voting portion, or you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram. That link is right in my bio, and it is Country Rising /vote. So Cottage Springs, anywhere you want to go, it's all over the internet right now. But the exact link for it would be the Cottage Springs Country Rising, sorry, cottagesprings.ca/country rising. That is it.
Okay, you heard it right there. That's where we got to go ahead and vote and get
Mhm.
McKenna into that number one spot, get her
Yeah.
to win this thing.
Help me out. I need the money. I need the money. So not too
and you
ashamed to
need
say what's in
and
my
you need
bank
the
account right now.
contract and everything. And you need
Yes,
the
yes.
contract and everything.
Could be life changing. Help a girl out.
Exactly. Now, if everybody wanted to go ahead and take a look at some of your music, we're gonna play a little bit here and there on our station just to help bump you up. But where can people go ahead and find most of your stuff?
Yeah, just honestly, if you hit my Instagram, Makinna Givens, there's no other Makinna Givens out there, which is kind of nice. Kind of stole the market there. But you can find my music on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, any of your streaming platforms. It's all on there. YouTube has the music video. Good
Oh, there
music
we
video.
go.
So yeah, another shameless plug.
Yeah,
Only
you're getting that's good. That's big time when you get that music video out. That's big
yeah,
time.
it was a lot of fun.
No doubt. Well, thank you very much, McKenna. I truly do appreciate your time here today. It's been an absolute blast getting to have this great little conversation with you. So once again, make sure we get some votes for McKenna so she's represented Northern Ontario, and we need Northern Ontarian winners, don't we?
Heck yeah, heck yeah.
Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you have yourself a wonderful day.
Anytime. You too. Have a great day. Bye.